Hi guys.
Hi.
I'm Alex. This is John. And I'm just going to give you a little talk about what Swallow was and what the brief that he gives us and what we've got to show you. To be honest, we had a slight problem with the name Swallow because we just thought, the people that we asked and research that we did tended to kind of produce a bad reaction generally. So we started thinking about, okay, what's your drink? What's really good about your drink? Because we really liked it, especially the first one that you guys showed to us. And we tasted it. It was really nice. It was just really kind of subtle, had something interesting about it. And we thought, okay, what is that to do with? It's a lot to do with the interesting things that you put in, like the sort of cardamom and the chili and things like that. Give it a bit of an edge, make it really interesting. And we thought, okay, where can you find most of these spices and things that you've used? And a lot of them are Latin American. And we thought that was a really nice bit of kind of heritage to build around your brand, to give it sort of a personality and that kind of interesting. I mean, who are the best, who are the most relaxed and the most flamboyant and effortlessly cool nation? It's got to be the Brazilians, really. And so we come up with the name Festival, which is kind of like, I mean, they do the biggest and most incredible festival in the world. They take it so seriously. And the colours and the flamboyance and all that kind of stuff, you just want to, when you look at those pictures, you just want to be there and you want to be part of that. So we wanted to make your drink aspirational. We also started thinking about, once we've got down, it's a holiday drink, a party drink. It's something you drink in the sun. We started to think about what you do on holiday and maybe tapping in and getting people to relate to those great little things that you get on a holiday, that, you know, just the sort of feel of that first drink as you get off the plane, or that warmth as you're sort of sitting down after a long journey, and the kind of warmth of the night and all that kind of stuff. We wanted to get people to identify the great things about a holiday with your brand. So we've essentially come up with this, which is trying to find the little things that make holidays wonderful and being abroad and all that kind of stuff, and getting people to identify that with your brand. And it's about, at the end of the day, so if for an aspirational drink, it's about escapism. People, like you were talking about accessories and things like that, people buy a drink a lot of the time. I buy a drink because it makes me feel, if I buy a kind of a premium drink or something like that, it makes me feel better. It makes me, I'm aware of what other people are thinking of me, all that kind of stuff. And if this is something associated with escapism and being on holiday and making people feel good, one thing they can hang on to in the winter or something like that, then we thought that was an interesting road to go down.
So we're trying to encourage people to drink it on holiday, on the beach, and then in the clubs, in the resorts around the Mediterranean. And then when they get back to England, they'll drink it because it will remind them of their friends and their holiday and all the positive experiences they've had there. So that was our direction with the ad campaign.
So it's always a nice thing because it's such a broad area to try and own a small part of the drink sort of industry, and we thought yours suited tropicality and
because of the high fruit, strong fruit
yeah,
flavours.
as well as the
It
interesting.
lends itself to hot climes.
That's one of the idea we had to launch it first in the holiday site and then
Yeah.
to move it to the cities and
People have that
or something that could.
So that's our line, to be somewhere else.
What is it? With Latin herbs?
With Latin
and
herbs and
spices?
spices. Because we checked each one of the key ingredients, apart from vodka, obviously. And they'll all be sourced in Latin countries. Obviously, Latin's quite a loose term, and from Central America to South America to Europe.
But it provides you with a, you know, if you think of Latin America, you think of vibrancy and lovely colours and
exotic.
yeah.
Yeah, the image is strong.
And that's our
Great.
presentation.
Well done. Any questions, Jay Baskin?